Well, it worked for U of L once. The Cards hired former UK player Howard Schnellenberger, and he saved the program. Of course, he did win a national championship at Miami, as Rick points out. Now the Cats are set to introduce a former U of L player as their new boss. Will Stein is regarded as one of the top young offensive minds in the game. In 3 seasons at Oregon, he has helped the Ducks go 36-4, and each of his first 2 quarterbacks has started games in the NFL this season. There's Dylan Gabriel of the Browns. Oh, and the Broncos' Bo Nix, who, by the way, is 10-2 this season. Here's a look at Stein's coaching career. He spent 2 seasons on the U of L staff as a grad assistant and quality control coach. Then he followed Charlie Strong to Texas and was a quality control coach there. He spent 2 seasons at Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas as an assistant head coach and offensive coordinator. That's the high school that produced Baker Mayfield. Then 2 seasons at UT San Antonio, the second as the co-offensive coordinator. He's been the OC under Dan Lanning at Oregon, as I said, for the last 3 seasons. Stein's football career started right here in Louisville. A 3-time state champion at Trinity. He threw for almost 3,700 yards and what is now a school record 54 touchdowns, a record that Zane Johnson could break if he throws 4 touchdown passes this week in the 6A championship game. Stein threw 6 touchdown passes at U of L, including one in a 24-17 win over UK in Commonwealth Stadium in 2011. He took a knee to finish it off and then kissed the Governor's Cup after that win. And by the way, this hiring puts Trinity grads in charge of both the Cards, Jeff Brom, and now the Cats.
Well, that'd be really neat, and what it would mean to us as a staff that we would have availability with both staffs. That would be the ultimate right there. But Jeff has been really good to us, and Will has too. Because of his logistical challenges in terms of being on the West Coast and then being in Texas, we haven't been able to do as much with him, and he doesn't get home very much anymore. But I tell you, it'd be a great hire for them. He's definitely going to be a head coach in the country here somewhere and at a big Power 4 program, because that's the type of career that he's kind of etched out for himself. And of course, Jeff is we've always been extremely proud of Jeff and Brian and the Brom family, especially coming from here. So we're really proud of all those guys. And again, it speaks volumes to kind of what this program has been.
All right, here's a bet that you're going to see Stein as the Y during the North Carolina UK game on Tuesday night in Rupp.